Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanvi, and I hope you all are doing absolutely great, amazing. So, a quick update. This is going to be the seventh episode in the podcast series, and this is a little bit different than the six of the podcasts that I have recorded and that are live now. So, what is different in this podcast is I invited not the only the single guest, but the multiple guest, and they all three are from the Stony Brook. They are Stony alumni, and they all are working at the different companies. So one is yet to start the work, and the other two are already working. They got the offer, and so this podcast will be more of their experience of masters at the same time their journey of landing the full time opportunities in United States, and I want to keep it more. The focus on not only just on the software engineering domain experiences, but at the same time the master's journey as well. There were a lot of students who reach out, and then a lot of people who reach out to me on LinkedIn, and even to all of us who are alumni in any of the universities in US, like whether we should consider this course or not. What are your views on it, and what are your insights? So from this podcast, we'll be trying to be more creative with the format. So, in this, we will have a panel of guests, and all three have done their masters in data science from Stony Brook, and they were the first batch. So, Stony, those who don't know, Stony recently started their data science program, and 2023 batch. The first one who joined, and they have shared their experience, and it was really amazing podcast that I just recorded, and you will see in following with this video. So stay tuned, and it's going to be super useful. So let me give you the quick introduction about the guest who all will be there. So the first guest will be the Kushagra Agrawal. He's currently working at MGen, and he is working as a data scientist. And then the next guest we have the Sudhanshu Kumar. He is the incoming AI and MLSD at Amazon, and the third is Veda. She is currently working as a data scientist in Adobe. So this podcast will be more um, on their experience, at the same time how they decided to come to US and choose their majors as data science. So those who are looking for the like their career in the masters in specifically so data science domain, so this video gonna be super useful to them. And if you have any question, you can always reach out to them or me. Would love to help any one of you, and we'll be definitely trying to invite more guests from the different community, different universities now, not only different companies but different universities, so that anyone who is planning to come and it's the same university, this experience will be, and this is gonna be super useful to all of you. Just a small request, this take a lot of time and effort to create videos like this, not only just my time, but at the same time the guests who are coming on my channel, they will take some time out from their schedule as well. So it would be really helpful, like if you guys can like it, subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. So yeah, and at the same time, don't forget to give me the feedback if there is anything would love to improve and give back more to the community. So yeah, stay tuned. So let's start the podcast, and I hope you all will enjoy it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we have all of our guests here, and let me quickly go and ask them to introduce themselves. And you already know by the introduction, like who are all this, and I've been with them in this Tony in my master's. So let's start with Kushagra. So can you just quickly introduce yourself and where you are working?
Hi, Tanvi. First of all, thank you so much for inviting us to the podcast. You are doing such a great work, and I'm sure a lot of incoming students will really benefit from these podcasts. Now, talking about me, hi all. I am Kushagra Agarwal. Uh, I am currently working as a data scientist at MGen. MGen is a biotech company where we develop a lot of therapeutic medicines, and like we are trying to help save lives of millions of people. And I am also like one of the Stony Brook alumni, such as Sudhanshu and Veda here, and we all are from the data science background.
Thank you, Kushagra. Let's go to Sudhanshu.
Hello everyone, thanks Tanvi for hosting. And yeah, you are doing such a good job. I'm Sudhanshu. I'm currently in my last stretch of my data science master's program, and I recently got an offer from Amazon AI MLSD position. So yeah, that's about me. Before this, I have done my bachelor's from VIT, and between my bachelor's and master's for 3 years, I was working at Harman International in Bangalore. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Sudhanshu.
Yeah.
Veda.
Hi everyone, I'm Veda. Thank you, Tanvi, for inviting me. This is some great work that you're doing. I'm sure like a lot of people will find a lot of value out of what you're doing. And thank you for inviting me, and of course my friends as well. So I am a data scientist at Adobe. I mainly work in digital media, mainly Photoshop. And yeah, I did my master's in data science from Stony Brook with Kushagra and Sudhanshu. They were they were my classmates. And
Mhm.
yeah, before this, for over 2 years, I was working as a machine learning engineer with Accenture in India. And yeah, that's about me.
I guess it's all thanks to Kushagra. It's his idea to take the group and panel.
Yeah, all thanks.
So
100%,
thanks to
100%.
Kushagra. We'll start with first the journey of your masters at Stony Brook. So there was
Mhm.
a lot of questions you all will receive, and even I receive which program you have to choose. So why you guys, since I'm from CS and you all three are from the DS, so what are the points that made you sure like okay, I want to go for a DS, not the CS background. So how did you make sure like okay, the DS program will be best for me? And I guess in Stony they started it last year only, the DS program. Yours batch was the first one, I guess. So,
Yeah.
yeah, if
Yeah, we were the
anyone,
first batch.
yeah.
Right.
So my first question is like, what made you choose the data science specifically, and why Stony?
I think I can go ahead with this. For me, doing masters was always in my bucket list. So during my undergrad, in my final year, I already gave the GRE. Uh, but while I was in my final year, I got a job in thesis research. I thought let's take a work experience for an year and then go to pursue higher studies. So initially, I thought of pursuing masters in CS because I did my bachelor's in computer engineering. But it all changed after I started my full-time journey with TCS. So in TCS, I was the part of robotics lab, which is one of the research labs there. After graduating from college, it was all new for me, and as it was robotics lab, like machine learning and deep learning was heavily being used there. So I also worked there in computer vision models, trained them, generated synthetic data and all. So while working there, I realized that data science excites me, and that made my decision to pursue higher studies in data science.
Is it the same for you guys as well, or like you already had in your mind, like you wanna pursue the data science only? So,
Roughly the same for me. When I was working in Harman, I worked on some projects related to drowsiness detection systems, charging station availability prediction. So these things were using machine learning at the end. And from there, the spark for data science came. And then I applied to some data science programs. And this was Tony, especially why? Because from the other admits that I had, it had good reputation and fees wise also it was on the better end. So therefore, I decided Stony. And yeah, data science interest came from my work experience here.
do you guys research for the professor before and like before applying to the program, or is it like if you won't get the CS admit, then you get offered for the DS admit? So is it like how did you?
No, I didn't research for the professors in like depth. After I got the admit, I researched because of TA and RA opportunities. But yeah, I didn't do that much of research. I was interested in data science, just wanted to pursue it from some good place. I would have 1.5 years for me to self-study also. So therefore, because I was working at the application end, I wanted to gain some deeper understanding from the statistics probability side. This Stony Brook especially has good AMS department and CS department. So I thought that AMS and CS combined would give a better overview of data science tools.
That's fair. Is it the
Yeah.
same in your case?
I mean, so for me, I come from like a completely different background. I did my undergrad in electrical engineering, and my exposure to, say, computer science, even statistics is very limited. It was very limited during my undergrad. I was fortunate enough to land a job as a machine learning engineer, which exposed me to like a lot of machine learning projects that they were doing at scale. And yeah, I realized there were like a lot of gaps in my understanding and my knowledge which is what prompted me to come here. And yeah, the excellent AMS department and CS department and the great reputation they have, was definitely the factor behind choosing Stony. But yeah, that's basically where I come from. So yeah.
It's really interesting from electrical to data science and now working as a data scientist as a Dolly.
Yeah, even she should have her own podcast.
I should
Yeah,
have
why
my own
not?
podcast.
Like,
Mm,
yeah, because
Definitely.
people they do look for the job change and the domain change. So, yeah,
Yeah,
I
it is
mean,
a pivot. It is a pivot, but I mean, the one advantage of being in electrical engineering is the high exposure to applied math. So we do a lot of applied math in the whole of electrical engineering when we do signal processing and when we do all of that. So yeah, that does help you a bit. You know what to expect, but yeah, it's very limited though.
that's nice. How is the curriculum? So, did you guys, you all three were in days? I guess we all four of us had one of the class in common, data
Yeah.
science fundamentals in first semester. So,
yeah.
Also,
how is
like,
the curriculum? How is the curriculum and did you guys enjoyed it and like because since that your guys was the first batch for this Tony, right?
Yeah.
So
For us, the flexibility was not great in the start. Like what we thought, around 10 courses was mandatory. 10 courses were right.
And then was
Roughly 10
managed.
courses were mandatory and two were electives.
yes.
And every semester, roughly, there were two AMS courses. AMS means mathematics department courses, and two computer science courses. Because we have done already computer science in our bachelor's, we could get some of the courses waived, and we took some other advanced computer science level courses. So this was the curriculum at our time: two maths courses, two computer science courses. If you are coming from a non-computer science background, the courses were really basic, like DSA and theory of computation types courses. And if you have done that in bachelor's, you could just get it waived and do some advanced level courses like NLP or blockchain related stuff. So this was roughly the curriculum. We more or less enjoyed because yeah, it was good. But
it's I guess the
yeah,
with friends it's easy. Your
yeah,
journey
yeah.
Oh
will
yeah,
become
definitely.
easy. So
Hmm.
are there any challenges you guys faced because you just mentioned because they are not very flexible with the curriculum, right? So you have to do 10 courses. So what are the
Hmm.
major challenges that if anyone is planning to come now and take the DS, so they should be aware of, okay, this is how I should be prepared. So
I think the
Yeah.
main thing that people should probably be prepared for is you have 36 credits. So, yeah, be prepared. It's going to be intensive. You're going to have to at least take like 9 credits a semester, even if you plan to graduate in 2 years. So, be prepared. It's going to be intense. And when it comes to doing the applied math and statistics courses, yeah, be prepared. It is basic stuff. Honestly, it is basic statistical stuff, but it is something that is very fundamental and it's very important for you to actually know in order to become a data scientist or a machine learning engineer, whichever path you choose. But it is tough. Even though it is fundamental concepts, it is going to be tough. So, like, it's just a fair warning to everyone that, yeah,
just be
you
prepared.
should know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
like
yeah,
there will be a lot of mathematics involved, and you'll have
yeah,
to get your hands dirty with that.
yeah.
Also, I would like to add here that like we have a lot of CS courses that are predefined, but we can like always swap them with different courses. So in order to get the most out of it, like you should be wise enough to choose the courses which suits your profile. And in data science, for instance, like you can swap the CS courses with NLP, computer vision, and such technologies as well. Because like the AMS courses, they are like hardcore statistics and probability based,
Big data. Hmm.
big data based. So you should be wise enough, and
Mm.
as per your aspirations, you should choose the course.
Yeah. Are you guys like, I just have one more question on this segment only. So, is there any specific subject that you guys would recommend to someone that if they are taking the data science program in Stony, they should take that particular course specifically? They will learn a lot from it. So, what would be that one course or in the curriculum you would recommend to anyone now?
I
And the
think
first
AMS
semester statistics.
572 changed
The
my life.
Yes, it
uh-huh.
changed my life as well.
It changed my
Yeah.
life.
Like we are
So
in the industry right now, so I think
Yeah.
you're the right person to answer that. Because like at Amgen as well, I am like, it's a biotech company, so we use statistics heavily. Like it's like our day-to-day
Mhm.
projects are statistics based. We do a lot of ANOVA, we do a lot of regression, and try to understand the variability in the data and perform root cause analysis. So I think AMS 572 And
What's
in
the
our
name of the course?
time, I think Professor P.F.
Yeah.
Kaun, like she is such a great professor.
Data analysis.
The
Data.
course
Yeah.
data
Course
analysis,
name
yeah,
is data
570.
analysis, but it's more or less statistics end to end,
Yeah.
and it covered all
It's
bases.
just
So
statistics, statistical testing, just
all
all of
kinds
that.
of tests on all kinds of data.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So were there
Yeah.
any hands-on projects on like how
Yeah.
did you feel like why this particular course is the one that you guys felt like no, this is the one that everyone should take and it was very useful now. So was there the proper assignment? So what was that like? How that course is helping you a lot? So it's just the curriculum or the projects that you made is good. So yeah.
the curriculum taught us a lot. There were a lot of assignments also. Assignments were also interesting. And after that, we could see that there are a lot of tests for the same data, how slightly difference in data can change the test that will provide you significant results. Uh, and then we were in interview process also for good enough time. So we also know how important was it for the interviews also. So therefore, after
Yeah.
overall analysis, we are saying that statistics was important. The course name is Data Analysis 572, but it was very important uh, as far as your experience or learning is considered, as well as the job market is considered.
Yeah, I think like having a strong grasp of statistics and statistical concepts is what
Mm.
truly differentiates you as a data scientist right now in the industry. Because honestly, coding when it comes to data science, we are importing libraries, we are doing it the simple way. But do you know what it actually means? Do you know what actually happens? And that's a really big differentiating factor people look for in interviews. So I think,
Yeah.
yeah, having done this course, we do know the fundamentals of it, and that really helps. Goes a
Right.
long way.
That's nice.
Right.
So
Because
everyone, yeah.
like we work with data scientists and statisticians separately. So
Mm,
statisticians have a different mindset of thinking that AMS
mm,
572 will teach. But like a data scientist, it's like an umbrella term. A lot of courses come under like NLP, be it computer vision, be it basic machine learning, and data science algorithms. So this that bridges the gap between statisticians and data scientists together. So AMS
that's really
572 is
nice.
really
And
important.
that's it's 572 course, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yeah, everyone who are incoming Stony Brook student in DS, please take this course. This is gonna be very useful.
You
So
have to take
It is
it.
you
You
mandatory
have
have to
no
nowadays.
attend
choice.
it. Okay. Yeah. So I guess enough of like this Tony journey. I just when I was looking for your profiles, all three of you, you three had different journeys. So with Kushagra, you got the internship, but not the full time with the same company. You again
Right.
applied, and then you got the full time with Amgen. Then Sudhanshu, you got the full time directly with Amazon, and Veda, you got the internship in Adobe, and then the full time as well. So it's totally three different like a friend,
Good.
and they have a totally three different paths. So like we'll take one by one, and if you guys can share like how was your experience and what would be the advice you give to the people who are in the job search right now? Because there were a lot of people still they are finding a job, and what could be the resources that you initially at your individual level you have utilized it, and how it would be helpful for others as well. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's gonna answer first? Sudhanshu?
Waiting for advice.
Yeah, we'll start with Sudhanshu. Yeah.
So, as far as internship is considered, I think I started applying late, and with the volume that I was applying for was also less. Like you should start applying before even you land in US, and the volume also should be higher. Like earlier, I used to apply only for 10, 15 jobs, maybe early 5 to 10, 10, 15 jobs, and only the jobs that I would like to do. But with time, I realized that every job is fine for me and I can do anything. So basically, apply early, apply in good volume, and get your resume checked by some experts so that your resume can be correct. These two, three things matter. And whether you are in data science or computer science, as far as my experience goes, lead code is inevitable. Keep doing some of your lead code on side. And yeah, at our time, I was able to get few callbacks, two, three callbacks I got. I was not able to convert them to full time because there were some niche roles, and I didn't have that much experience or knowledge in those fields at that time. But yeah, internship part, I would say apply early, apply in good volume, and get your resume checked by experts. As far as full time is considered, I tried to correct these mistakes of applying early and applying in volume. So after that, I got some callbacks from startups, and luckily, in the end, I got an offer from Amazon. The process was 1 or 2 months long, but the interview process was well defined on Reddit and everywhere. So I prepared according to that for 1 2 months, and yeah, was lucky enough to convert it. And there is good part of 10 20% or even more than that luck involved. So don't get disappointed in between, because there are really good kids, really good adults looking for jobs right now, and they are way more deserving than us. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's the game of numbers at the end of the day. You
Yeah.
keep applying,
Oh,
keep
yeah.
applying. You need just that one offer and you will get it. Just
It's
don't
Yeah.
worry.
probability, guys.
Yeah.
It's probability.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah. How like we will go with Veda and then Kushagra.
Oh, okay. Sure. So my journey was so I began applying as soon as I got to the US. Yeah, I began applying as soon as I got here, and I did have a few callbacks from a few companies, and it went on for a while until the Adobe interview came by. And yeah, that was a pretty straightforward process. There was an OA, there were multiple rounds of interviews, and since mine was a product data science role that they were looking to fill, it was very important for me to actually go into case studies on data science. And this is also something that people could potentially find useful, is that definitely do your lead code, helps a lot. Definitely do your advanced SQL queries, 100% helps. Do your statistics, get your probability right, get your data analysis stuff right. Also, if you are looking for product data science roles, I would recommend reading tech blogs. So there are a lot of companies put up a lot of blogs around how they solve their biggest problems. You can probably go like, I read this great one by DoorDash. There was one by Adobe, by the very team that I'm now working with. They had a blog, which I found was very fascinating. And reading that really helped me gain an edge in the interview process because I knew the kind of stuff they were working on, and that really helps. Also, another recommendation would be network, network, network. Like reach out to people, talk to people. Do not hesitate. Like do not hesitate. Okay, someone out there is willing to help you. Network, network, network. Get your referrals. If you can get referrals, great. If you can't, just apply. Just apply. Volume, like Sudhanshu said again, is great. Like how many applications you do every day, the greater your chance of landing one of those jobs. So apart from that, there are a lot of experts within the field right now that who have probably fairly recently got jobs, and they offer a lot of these one-on-one mentoring sessions. These can be super helpful. Some of them might be alumni from like undergrad. I had a few of them from VIT who were alumni, and they really sit with you. They're already working, they've been there for like maybe a year or two, they're already there, so they kind of go through your resume. They tell you maybe what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what you should be targeting, what you shouldn't be targeting. And those kind of sessions really help. Getting an expert on your side to just review your resume, review what you're doing, review your approach to this entire thing is also very, very crucial. And yeah, right now the market is bad. It's genuinely not on you,
It's been
you
bad
know.
since we started,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's
Mm.
just been bad. Yeah, and yeah,
That's a constant
like
now. Yeah.
yeah, so like yeah, just keep working, and like yeah, there is a bit of luck involved as well. But yeah, work hard, I guess. I mean, the more you apply, the more there is a chance that you get it, and it's probability, right? So yeah.
Mm.
I guess it's always the hard work that beats the talent. But at the same time, you just need
Yeah.
that day. Okay, that should be your day. That
Yeah. Yeah.
thing should be there. So yeah.
Yeah.
But that is not in our control, so we'll go with the hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right. I totally agree with Sudhanshu and Veda, whatever points they gave. However, I would like to differ in one thing. Like if we are considering the volume of applications, we should be wise enough to choose the correct, that profile suits our interest, and we should not blindly apply to all the positions that we see on the internet. Like, I know people who have been applying to data scientist role, senior data scientist role, SDE roles, and all. It,
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, definitely don't do
Of
that.
course, make some assign some filters in this.
just go through the job description, read if it suits your profile, and then apply. Because, like, I was talking to my manager the other day, and he was mentioning that, for your profile, more than 50% of the applicants were irrelevant. But he was confused, like, why did they apply? And so the volume is important, but you should be applying to the right positions. Like, it'll make the life of managers easier as well as you.
He's already
Coming
making
from
that.
manager's point of
खुद
view,
का काम आसान करना चाहता है ये कुशाग्र.
I guess, I guess it's quality over quantity, but at the same time, good quantity as well with the good quality.
Yes,
with decent
Like,
quality.
yeah.
yes, totally.
So, yeah, that's really amazing when I got to know about Sudhanshu as well recently, and then about Veda, and I'm like, wow, everyone is now getting their offer, getting placed, and so that's really amazing. So, what is it
Yeah.
one thing that really inspires you at your job, day-to-day life? Since you three are in the different companies, so there will be culture difference as well. But what is that one thing? You will start working soon, Sudhanshu. So,
Yeah, I would anyway gonna say money, but let's see the answer.
of course, why not? But I guess other than
Kushagra says something like saving humanity or
Yeah,
Yes,
Kushagra is
sure.
saving
saving
humanity. Yeah,
millions.
he's literally saving humanity. Yeah.
Using AI to destroy jobs and all. But no, like, personally for me, like, I have found that, like, I am passionate about data science from the first experience, which was in TCS in robotics lab. And since then, like, if you'll give me projects on data science, I'll be more than happy to, work on it, brainstorm. And if it would have been like software developer role or something, maybe, like, I don't have expertise in that field, so, like, I would have a lot of learning in that field. So that's why data science really motivates me, and I like working in the field.
how it feels like working at Adobe. It's such a big company with I mean it's a dream as well
I
for
mean,
like a lot of people, okay, to work there.
Adobe is a dream. Adobe is definitely a dream. It is a great place to work at. It's got some of the most talented people. It's got some of the best, best in tech work that they are probably doing right now, especially when it comes to generative AI and all of that. I am super happy to be here. I'm very fortunate to be here. But the one thing that motivates me every day is every day I wake up to solve a new challenge,
Mm.
and that keeps me going. Every like today is not the same as yesterday, and tomorrow will not be the same as today, and that's something that keeps you going in life. So I think that that's the one thing. And also I get to work on Photoshop, which is
Oh.
which is a product that I have
Needed.
used, the cracked version of which I used for many years. Now I'm getting to actually build it. And yeah, that means a lot to me. So yeah, definitely that.
It's really amazing the thing that you have used, or maybe the product or app you have used, and now you're working on the same team.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
It's a
really,
dream. Yeah.
yeah, it's a dream come true.
Yeah,
So.
definitely.
So my next question is, you guys had the summer internship. So how was your experience? And Sudhanshu, you didn't have it. So how you utilized that time? So there's a lot of people who ask this question, like, what if we didn't get the internship? So even I used to ask the same question to my senior, like, what will happen if I won't get the internship? So he used to say me, this is not the end of the world. You still need to look for the full time. That's a bigger game. But yeah, how was your guys' experience, Veda, Kushagra, like for the internship? Yeah.
Okay, I think I go first. Yeah. So the Adobe intern experience is really nice. It's like you're the premium employee at Adobe when you're an intern. Even at full time, it's not as nice as when you're an intern. But I think I got to meet a lot of like really nice people, people who have like great subject knowledge in the area they're working in, especially in data science. I had like amazing mentors. I had two mentors during my internship. I worked on two projects, and both of them have given me feedback, and they've mentored me in a way that sort of changed my outlook on how I look at my job and how I treat it, and that really changed a lot of things within me. I got a network. I got to meet a lot of fellow interns, so it doesn't feel like you're alone in this journey, or like there's like no network or something like that. And apart from that, yeah, just the culture of like being at a place like Adobe, where they value you so much. It's one of those really nice experiences, and 100% would recommend to everybody.
And what were the points, I guess, that you felt like that played a good role in the picture of you getting the full-time offer? So, what were the metrics that they evaluated? Of course, like you perform really good, but is there anything that Adobe has different than other companies that you might have noticed?
I think this applies to all companies. I think this applies to all jobs as well. But your passion and love for what you're doing, yeah. I think if you can demonstrate it to like your team and the people you're working with, it means a lot. Like they do value your passion for your job. They do value how you are as a team player. They do value how you learn, like what is your learning arc like. And these are things that are really important during an internship, because in an internship, no one expects you to come in knowing everything. It's a learning journey. Like corporate is a learning journey. So yeah, it's just about that. It's about you as a person. They are evaluating your technical skills are definitely important, but you the person is very important too. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. Kushagra, yeah.
Okay, so for me, luckily I got the internship, but that happened at the last stretch of my spring semester. So one of the reasons I would say that was because like I started late, as we discussed before about this as well. That when I after I entered US, and I think I came to US in August. I would say I started in like after 1 or 2 months of landing here, because like I was still figuring out my resume, adapting with the culture, new people, and all. So it took me a lot of time, due to which like it got delayed. But luckily, in April end, I think I got the internship offer, and it was from the architecture firm called Kieran Timberlake. So there I was a part of research group. I was a data scientist intern there, and I was working on time series analysis and some statistics over there as well. Unfortunately, that internship didn't convert to full time role, because I come to know that the Kieran Timberlake, the company, they want to get the forefront of the industry. That's why like they used to have these pilot projects during the summer where they hire the data science people to work on this and like perform due diligence for them. But then it was a challenging situation for me, because like I didn't get the full time from there, and I was graduating the next semester. So that one semester was quite tough for me. I was applying for jobs, searching for yeah, mentorship, and asking people to review my resumes and all. But luckily, I got the offer from Amgen as a data scientist.
Yeah, I remember coming to your place, and then you were even applying for the jobs, like preparing for the exams and everything one at a time. Like everything was all
It was a nightmare. Like really, it's tough. We all agree. We have
Yeah.
failed in the
Yeah.
field, but look at us now. Like everything happens.
Yeah. It's
That,
good
that's correct.
only, I guess. We learned a lot. We evolved a
We
lot as an individual, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah. For Sudhanshu, like a lot of
That's
people, yeah, who didn't got, like, how did you manage
yeah,
it
yeah.
at the time?
So I think you should try your 100% for internships. But even if you don't get anything in the summer, then also it's fine. You can use that time for preparing. I also at that time was really disappointed. Talked to some of my seniors, but one senior who graduated back in 2021 or 2022 when the market was good, even then he was not able to secure an internship for the summer. And he told me that by the time he was graduating, he had multiple full-time offers. So that gave me hope that okay, full-time is still a chance. I was not able to convert something in big tech, but I got a research intern at that Stony Brook Medicine. They were working on
Mhm.
COVID data and all. So that was a separate story. And with that, I was able to prepare for my data science and machine learning part. I didn't have a huge, like in-depth understanding of deep learning concepts and the mathematics behind that. So I invested my summer more or less around that. I didn't do much lead code in the summer. When I came back here, then I started lead coding because I thought that software engineering side is also something that I can look up to. because I had experience in software engineering. So even if you don't land an internship in summer, invest that time in your studies. It's if you get an internship, it's really good. The conversion chances are really huge, but it's not directly related to your chances of full time. You can, like many people I know here, many of our seniors got direct full times. They didn't have an internship. So if you're getting it good, try 100% till the last date. But if you don't get, then just give all your time to the preparation part, and yeah, hopefully it will give good returns in few
Yeah,
months.
I guess it's 50-50. We also don't know when we were doing internship that whether we'll get the full time or not.
Yeah,
Even
but the chances are
yeah,
chances are good if most of the
yeah,
people who got internship in summer will get a full time. It's
mm,
correlated, but that's not the cause.
yeah.
That's not the cause for their full time.
Yeah.
So yeah, so yeah,
I guess
if you
it
get
depends, I guess, where like the Veda mentioned, like your love and passion for the work, like how even in CVS, not everyone got the full time. So there were only
mm.
few teams who converted interns to full time. So yeah,
I
but
mean, not necessarily in that company, but the chances of you getting a full time even in some other
ah,
company would be great
okay,
because you have some US experience, right?
experience,
Uh,
good.
you might not get converted in the same company. That's because yeah, that depends on how you work there. But working 3 months in US in some company increases your chance or maybe visibility. Yeah.
Yeah,
And that too, if it's in the data science field, so you're gaining
Yeah.
more experience in the field, so that adds more.
Work experience here is anyway
I couldn't
good.
agree more. Like at the same time, you just need to utilize your time effectively,
Right.
preparing and then even doing some of the jobs in the same domain. So yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of examples who didn't secure internship and got full time. I am one
Mm.
of them. So yeah, the juniors who are like looking for internship right now should not be disappointed if they don't get anything by then.
Yeah, the bigger picture is full time. You have to
Hmm.
crack the full time now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, and
important.
this market is really, really tough.
Yeah,
So,
it's brutal.
to next question is like the market is really tough now. We have been through the same situation and same shoes. We applied to thousands of companies. So
Mhm.
even if someone is planning now to come to US, what would you recommend, guys? Is it the right time? Because there were a lot of questions you might have also received on your LinkedIn. We got the admit, but
Yeah.
whether we should come or not. So
Yeah.
I know we are not the one who will decide
Yeah.
for someone, but at the same
Yeah.
time, like what were the key factors for you guys to decide, okay, I wanna come to US? So we were all working, I guess, in India and like pretty much
Hmm.
lonely. So
Hmm.
I would say for me, like as I mentioned earlier, masters was in my bucket, so like I had to do it. And like during my work experience, I realized I have to do masters in data science, and that's how I decided to come to US for masters. And I would say like people in India, they say like grass is greener on the other side. Now, unless you come here and experience it, like how would you understand? Like you are
Hmm.
asking my perspective, but like your situation might be different. There are a lot of ifs and buts are there. Like it depends on your risk taking ability as well. So it's totally solely your decision, but I would say it's a 5 year play. You come here, like you do your masters in like 1.5 2 years, you work here for some time, and if you don't like, you go back, or if you want to be here, like continue your journey. And if you don't get a job here in the US, uh, again it's a win-win, because like you will have studies of the US, which is yeah, which is like really credible. So
yeah.
that should give you an edge in India.
But I guess if you are taking loan, it will take some more time. Even if you won't
Yeah.
get it and you
Yeah.
start, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That
That's
that's
where I think risk appetite comes into play. If you
yeah.
have sufficient liquid money, and then in the end you can always say, I just went for exposure, degree, and everything. But
Right.
if you are taking a loan, and if you are taking a loan for the complete amount, say 60 lakhs or 50 lakhs, then you should, I think, just consider one factor. If while you are in India, if you are able to crack a data science role in India, the chances of you coming here and cracking a data science role are good. But if you are thinking that I am not able to get any job or I am not able to crack anything in India and I'll go to US and get a job easily there,
It's
doesn't
just
work like
not a
that.
piece of
Or
cake, right? Because
Like
Yeah, yeah.
this also
most
says
of
that,
the
yes, please.
yeah. Yeah, Kushagra, go ahead.
uh, like as Sudhanshu mentioned, if you can crack the job in India, so this also explains that work experience is really important
mm,
uh,
Mhm.
while you come to US and apply for jobs, because like the more experience you'll have, the better are the chances of getting full time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Like, yeah, your risk appetite, definitely. There is no objective answer to this question.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm being honest here. But like, if you really think that getting like there is some value out of you doing this master's degree and you have the kind of resilience to, be in this job market and actually apply and, face
Mhm.
rejections and, like face multiple rejections. It is tough. Like right now, it's not the same as it used to be a few years ago. So you do need to have a kind of resilience. And the kind of mentality to really work for it. Like it is not going to be easy. It is not like how it used to be. That's all I'd like to say. It's
Yeah.
not the same as it used to
Mm.
be. So that resilience and that hard work, yeah, just be prepared for it. And it's a little different culturally, it's a little different as well. So it'll take you time to even adapt to that. So yeah, it's gonna be a complete shift from what you've been doing in India. Be prepared for that. If you have an open mind, yeah, why not? If you think you have the financial ability to take this on, sure, why not? But
Yeah.
if there are any factors that you feel deter you financially, mentally or anything, I wouldn't say now is a great time to be here.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
guess
Yeah.
I think I'm like maybe true in everyone's case. We are totally different individuals. The
Mhm.
day we land here and now, it's like we evolved a lot.
Yes,
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so, it's
The
not.
one thing you build is resilience. That's all
Yeah.
I know. Like the resilience to, go through anything in
Go
your,
through, yeah, keep punching a wall
yeah.
for
Yeah.
2000 times, and then
Yeah.
one lucky day it will answer,
Yeah,
okay, okay, I
exactly.
can open, okay. So
Yeah.
you have to be resilient, and that's
Yeah.
definitely, yeah, we don't want to sugarcoat it. This is not a great time to
Mhm.
come here. It's
Yeah.
gonna be tough. It might be the toughest time of your life, 1.5 years, because you are away from your family. You are just applying like a black box, not hearing back from a lot of companies,
Yeah.
and you have to manage a lot of things here, cooking and everything like that. But keeping that like keeping your mind cool, and then just focusing on what's your path, the learning path and the applying path, and then finally making it in the end. That matters. Yeah.
I guess, and in this journey, friends help a lot. And you three were
Hmm.
together
Oh,
from
yeah.
the first semester, I remember, and
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
we can see that bond. I mean, I've seen you three
Uh,
together all the time, like classes and even in chapel and everywhere.
yeah. Yeah.
So,
We have been
Friends
together
help.
since day one.
Friends definitely help.
Hmm.
Just wish we will be in the same city, working for the same
Oh,
company.
yeah.
yeah.
But we have to wish for the company too, no? What will
But at
happen?
least you
What will
guys
happen
are,
to that company?
but you guys are at
Absolutely.
least NYC in Boston is, it's not that far.
NYC Boston
Yeah,
is fine.
Right.
It's
that's
fine.
true.
Hmm.
She's
Whether
at the
it's
West
trying
Coast
to
and I'm
come
in the
to
middle.
come
So,
to
Uh,
so, are there any memorable moments or funny moments that you would like to share, like in your Stony journey, three of you or your friend circle?
For me, the best memory itself is like, as we discussed, like three of us, going to the classes together, sitting next to each other, chit chatting throughout in the classes, then in the bus.
Emotional guy.
It doesn't make us look like very good people, Kushagra.
Uh,
No, you guys are good people.
I remember in the end, in the last semester, Kushagra entered the class. Professor saw us, so he
Oh,
said, "Okay, leave it. We'll not go in the class." So we were standing outside the class. Then professor came from inside. He opened the gate and invited us. Okay, come, please sit. And we were going like 50, 60 minutes late just for the attendance. And luckily, only 2 or 3 days back, I was in continuous video call with that professor because of my previous assignment, something. So
Oh,
he clearly remembered my face also. कि भाई, he's the guy who's been coming from these many questions, and he comes to the class in the last 5 minutes just for attendance.
oh
Uh,
God.
Oh,
And so
God.
guys, master's journey is not just you are studying and then applying to jobs. It's more of
it's
you're
less of
building
studying and
bonds.
more of applying.
Okay.
Definitely.
Apart from friendship,
Definitely.
apart from this part, I'm just saying students, because many of the juniors who are coming right now ask me on LinkedIn also that I'll come to this, which curriculum is better, and would I be able to gain this and that. But from day one, people are getting full-time jobs. Then what did they learn in the US?
Yeah.
I mean, people got their internship before even coming to this university.
Hmm.
So they got this
correct.
because of their previous experience.
Yeah.
experience, right? So it's more of a job search and learning. I think, yeah, learning, like I'll say learning is also there, but it depends on you. Most of the guys go just for attendance or maintain a decent CGPA, but it's not their priority. Priority is job search, and whatever it takes for job search, they do. So in that, learning comes.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
guess we evolve like as an individual as well. So we all are like in our 20s, in middle of our 20s, and then you come and you made new friends, and then you have
Mm,
to cook on your own, then apply at the job search. So at the same time, like other than just the studies or the technical part, or as a person, as a personality, you got an opportunity to meet a lot of people, not just from India, but from US. You'll get exposure to different culture as well.
mm.
So. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
I just wanted to
Oh,
highlight, you
that
mentioned
that
that
was
you
not a
guys are
question,
in
bro.
mid 20. I would say like we know some people as well, like they are in their 30s as well. So
Yeah. Yeah, you
this is
I
some-
guess yeah,
Quick
we'll definitely
mention.
send this video to that person. I remember.
yeah.
You know who
Who
it is,
told
right?
us.
Yeah,
You know who it is.
yeah.
We all
We
know who
know.
it is.
We'll mention the timestamp as well.
Special highlight.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
come from all the backgrounds and all the
Tag him.
ages.
We'll tag him. Don't worry on LinkedIn.
Yeah, you do meet a lot of characters.
Yeah.
Definitely meet a lot of characters. I mean, you generally meet a lot of characters in
Controversy.
but you do meet a lot of like people. Like
Hmm.
character by characters, I mean like very, very different
Yeah, I
people
mean,
from you.
Photoshop lingo.
That is all right. No, no, but
Okay.
like just
Now,
meeting a lot of people, like a lot of perspectives, people from a lot of different walks of life. It's interesting. Also, like being uprooted from your
Hmm.
entire social and cultural thing and coming to like a completely new place. Yeah, it does take like a certain amount of grit and a special kind of mindset to be able to do that, and it really builds a lot of stuff for the future, 100%.
is there
Yeah.
something that you want to do differently if you have to start over your master's journey?
I would definitely apply early.
Yeah.
Even I would say that applying early. And yeah, I think I was like before coming here, I was till the last day or maybe a week before that, I was in my previous company only. So I will
Hmm.
take like few months there and prepare myself for the job search rather
Hmm.
than just leaving the company and going to US. So basically, give resignation faster. My visa and everything process was a little bit on the later side. So if you are coming to US, do your
Hmm.
resignation faster. Those 2 3 months of salary won't matter
Hmm.
because what you can generate here. So give it to preparation.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Even I guess it's the same in my case. A couple of week backs, I like resigned from my company, like, and
Mm.
just 2 weeks of time I got to even pack and then for my family. So definitely, you can take a month or more than that and prepare yourself and make sure that everything is on point, and then you can come.
Yeah, even giving time for
take
your
a
family
vacation.
also.
Yeah.
Or take a vacation.
For
Yeah,
sure.
take a vacation, unwind, spend time with your family.
Mm.
Definitely do that. I didn't. I should have, but yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't. But yeah.
But now it's like when you plan to go back to India, it's there are a lot of factors that comes into picture. Now you have to think of your
Yeah, yeah.
PTOs and then
Hmm.
everything. So
Yeah.
yeah, everyone who are in
Part of
India right now and who are planning to come and will watch this video. So make sure you will take a vacation with your family, friends, give yourself enough time, and
Hmm.
then jump here and like jump in the
Yeah.
yeah,
pool of like,
because
okay,
it's gonna be a roller coaster ride.
yeah.
So
Hmm.
yeah, prepare yourselves.
But I guess at the end of the day, so there was my senior, he used to say me like, there's a tunnel, and but at the end there is a ray of light. So don't worry if there is a darkness. For some time it will be there, but you will definitely see.
Hmm.
Motivational quotes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh
Hope is
really?
a
Like
good thing.
that?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, but
God.
I didn't saw that. I mean, it just.
Man, it's the quote from Shawshank Redemption. Hope
Hmm.
a
Oh
good
yeah, yeah,
thing,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
maybe the best of things, and no good thing ever dies. So, if you keep trying, definitely you will win. It can be sooner or later, but don't stop trying.
Yeah.
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 too much motivation.
Too
But
much
that's what
motivation.
you need because you don't have anything in
Yeah.
your hands. At the
Yeah.
end of the day,
Hmm.
you just need friends to be around you who will keep applying. I remember
Hmm.
when we used to
Yeah.
sit together like in the chapel in our apartments. So we'll be just applying like crazy. We'll be talking, but
Hmm.
at the same time we are applying. So there's no
Yeah.
substitute, I guess, to hard work. I guess you just need to do it, whether you like it or
Yeah.
not, even on the good days and the bad days. So it's, I guess, the same routine
Hmm.
we
Uh,
follow.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, we are sounding like we are crying, but in the hard work, all this well, so do it with joy and everything,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
in the end, it's everything is worth it. So that also
Yeah.
we should mention. Ki all
Yeah.
this
Yeah. Yeah.
hard
Yeah.
work of 2 years worth it. If you are
Yeah.
coming, give your all in, and then
Yeah.
in the end,
Exactly.
the future is good.
Yeah, I think like we three are perfect examples. Like Sudhanshu has close to 3 years
We
of
we
work
are
experience.
perfect.
Mm.
Yeah, we are perfect for sure. Like I have only 1 year of experience, and like Veda has I think 2 years of experience, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we three have like totally different background,
Fine.
and all happened well.
Hmm.
We are not. Yes,
And now
lucky.
the three had the three different journeys as well. It's like
Hmm.
intern, then FT, then intern, then different company, and in different
Hmm.
company you got full time, and then you didn't got
No
it, you got
intern.
the research one, and then you got the full time.
Hmm.
So like multiple scenarios, like multiple cases are there. So it's not
Yeah.
just you will get an internship, then
Yeah.
you'll get in full time. So
Yeah.
anything can
That's
happen.
like there's no
No,
like foolproof formula to this.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So if anybody is thinking that, oh, there is some formula which I need to crack and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna find my way around.
no,
Yeah.
it's not.
No.
Also,
Unfortunately, we can't offer you
Yeah, a
anything
lot
right
of stuff
now.
is random.
Yeah.
First, you should stop comparing also with anyone when you
Oh
compare.
yeah,
Yeah.
true.
You can
Oh,
find somebody life going very easy, or maybe somebody ending up at a good place. You might think he's not deserving. He whatever his story is, you don't even know. But stop comparing it only. Like
Yeah.
he come like
100%.
totally different tracks.
It's your journey. Even that
Mm,
one thing when the people who got the internships, I remember you were still
mm,
applying and you were in middle of your interview process and you're like, oh, why didn't I got it? Where I'm
mm,
lacking. But then again, as you mentioned, it's the
mm.
comparison with yourself. You need to be better than yesterday, what you were.
Yeah, what you were yesterday. Mm,
Yeah, just 1% better or 0.5% percent better, but that's
mm.
But
that's only what matters. And then yeah, peer pressure is there, but at the same time, it helps a lot. Being
sometimes it does help. Yeah. The peer
yeah.
Yeah,
pressure
yeah,
does help.
it does help. It keeps you in the loop that what companies are sending this, that, and you get the info. Okay, companies are really hiring. If
Hmm.
you are in a good circle, there is peer pressure, but you know that okay, if I do some more efforts, maybe I can get this. Maybe I can get my resume reviewed and all these things.
Yeah.
So being with good people or people who are doing good in this placement scene
Yeah.
helps a lot. But don't take excess pressure of that. You are
Yeah.
on your
I
Yeah.
just take it on a positive note. If he can
hmm,
do it, then if he or she can do it, I can do that
uh,
level of hard
I
work
can
and
do
I
that
can
too.
also do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that way.
just be
Yeah.
open and ask questions. I would ask like
Yeah.
what interview
Hmm,
Oh,
questions
yeah.
were asked, like how your resume could be improved. Maybe the other person has
hmm,
better understanding.
Hmm.
yes.
Just go for it. Yeah, just ask.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I think having like driven peers who are just as motivated as you are, like I had Sudhanshu Kushagra, and they were just as motivated as me to find a job, land an internship, get through this, and
Hmm.
even get good grades for that matter, so that it really helps. And
Yeah.
yeah, I would say surround yourself with nice people as well. That really helps.
Hmm. Yeah.
Then,
The last question I have, if you had to sum up your experience at Stony or US experience in one word or one sentence, what what would it be? He's looking for the quote.
uh, okay,
uh,
guys, go ahead. I have
You
mm,
decided what it
mm,
is.
mm,
Mhm.
Oh, so you're gonna be like the climax, the best one.
the
Oh,
Okay.
stopper. So stop.
I think it's thrilling for sure. Like it's a win-win situation. Just come here, you'll gain experience in some sort. Like you'll win anyways.
Oh,
I I think transformational would be what it is. The past 1.5, close to 2 years has been nothing but transformational, it's constant. The only thing that's been constant is change.
So,
So, yeah, I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about the field I want to work in, the people I work with, the people I work with and studied with, and surround myself with. Yeah, it's transformational.
Yeah,
Now the shift.
it will make you tough. And summing up with that quote, whatever doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. So
Okay.
this 1.5 years or 2 years will make you a lot stronger on different parts of life. You will become a lot more independent, and you will become closer to yourself, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Diamonds are made under pressure.
Mm, new poster edition.
I guess I don't know. I just remember one line in Hindi like हर पत्थर आम तोड़ने के लिए नहीं होते हैं, कुछ कोशिशों के लिए
हाँ,
भी
तैयारी
होते
के
हैं.
लिए.
So not
हम्म.
every stone
Coming from
will.
Indore and Zakir Khan's town. I think
You remember the Indori Seva as well, right? I offered you that.
this quote is also, I think, Zakir Khan or someone
That's
said
Zakir
this. Yeah.
Khan's only. And
Uh,
nowadays
Oh,
I'm
nice.
listening to his podcast a lot.
yeah, yeah. Motivates well.
Yeah, it
It's
motivates us.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess thank you very much, guys, for your time and recording this with me. It's going to be super helpful for everyone who are planning to come to US, and your journey will be inspiring a lot of people. Like, just don't lose hope. You'll get it, and be there, hang in there. At the end of the day, you're gonna be at a better position than right now where you are. So thank you very much for your time.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Definitely. It was great to be
Thank
on
you,
the
Tanvi. Thank
podcast.
you for hosting us.
Yeah.
It's
mhm.
great.
And I'm
Yeah,
gonna
thank you for
share
having
your
us,
LinkedIn
definitely.
profile links and like mail so that if anyone wants to reach out and personally they wanna need any help or any mentorship, so yeah, that would be really helpful for the people who are looking.
So I have a quick thing to say. Like a lot of people reach out to LinkedIn asking us that whether I should go to Stony or go to some other college.
Mm.
We
Yeah,
don't have
please
experience.
don't.
Like, we don't know the curriculum
We
of
don't know about other
other.
colleges, guys. We
So
don't.
guys, please just ask us about Stony only.
We'll
Yeah,
tell you
but
what's
what
good.
we can do, like in the next, that's a great idea. And like another idea just came into my mind. What we can do, we can have a panel with the different students from different college, and then we can compare the
Exactly.
Oh,
experience.
yeah.
So
100%.
that would be helpful. So I guess.
Yeah, in addition to that, in general, we can say students that here in India, like ranking matters a lot. Here, whatever college, if they are at decent ranks, it doesn't matter if at some
Yeah,
place you have your relatives nearby or you have your seniors, you are getting a easy TARA, then even if it's 5 ranks lower than this current college, that is better college.
that's fine.
As
Right.
long as they, yeah, as long as they are at decent level, don't go so much for ranking that okay, I got this fifth rank college or I was going to 10th. Yet jobs or companies are not that picky around college. So
Mm.
that's a
No,
general idea.
unless it's an Ivy League or
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
as
Yeah,
long as there is
Unless it's
difference in
P10.
category,
Yeah,
yeah,
unless it's
don't.
P10, then probably there's a
but
difference. But
because at the
yeah, if you're
same
looking at
time,
P50,
yeah, the fees and all, because even I was thinking of apply to Cornell, and then I was
Yeah.
like, I cannot afford this much amount of, financial like burden right now. It is costing way more
Mhm.
than my budget was. So I guess if you get the scholarship, then go for it. Why not? In the top universities. But yeah, plan accordingly. But as you mentioned, Sudhanshu, couldn't agree more on that. Like, it doesn't matter,
Mhm.
but it's fine. It's more of like your hard work, your like the way,
Yeah.
I mean, the applications and everything. So not just the university. It's not like India. You'll get the placement cell differently. So you have to do everything.
Yeah, coming from India, we have that mentality that
Yeah.
college has placements, college average placement, but here it doesn't matter that much. If you are getting somewhere a cheaper deal or a better environment where you'll be happy for the next 1.52 years, then you can go for that and crack the same job with roughly same efforts there. So as long as there is a huge gap, I'm not saying that
Yeah.
top five colleges you're going to some
Yeah.
55th rank college. Yeah. So,
Mm.
yeah.
mm,
But yeah, that's really good point, I mean.
mm,
Yeah. So I guess,
mm.
yeah, people gonna reach out to
Yeah,
you guys, so be prepared.
sure.
Yeah, this is gonna be super helpful for everyone who's gonna watch it. So, yep,
Yeah,
thank you very much again for your time.
Yeah,
And
thank you for having us.
we'll be meeting soon in the convocation anyways.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
sure.
Yeah,
yeah.
Looking forward to it.
That's right
yeah,
around the corner.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I hope you all enjoyed the podcast, and this was super fun and insightful as well at the same time. And I hope you will get some idea that everyone's journey is not same. You should not compare yourself, your journey with anyone, because these three, they are from the same master's domain. So like, they have done their masters in data science. They were together in classes, and they are friends as well. But at the same time, all three has their own path, and it's not same. Like one got the internship, you got to know, and then land up in a different company for the full time. Then another one, she got the internship and the full time from the same company, and another one who didn't got the internship but got the full time. So just a small request to everyone, or who, like the students who are watching right now, don't compare yourself. You gonna crave the path for yourself, and definitely that offer will come soon. And if in any way we can help you, please reach out, and we would love to contribute more and like review your resume or anything, any sort of help that you need. But just a small request, just don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That would be super helpful, and it motivates me a lot to create more videos like this. So I'm still learning, and I'm trying to be more consistent while creating a video. So your love and support will help me a lot. And at the same time, do share it with your friends as well who are planning to come to US, or who are yet to decide which domain and which university they are planning to choose. So there will be always links in the description box. So you can reach out to me on LinkedIn, you can reach out to me via mail, or you can reach out to any of them as well. So like there will be more videos like this for the different universities I'm planning. So stay tuned, and I hope I can help you guys, and at some, like not only just at a smaller extent, but maybe at a higher level or maybe higher extent. So I'm trying my best. So just need your support and love. That's all. Um, just a small request from all of you. And thank you very much, those who have subscribed to my channel. Very, very grateful for all of you. And thank you so much to those who are liking it and giving me their feedback. Yeah, and also don't forget to give me the feedback as well. It helps me improve. So yeah, thank you very much and have a good day. And yeah, stay tuned for the more videos.